So as it is the end of September, let's look at the table. So currently we are 4th place with 16 points. Not a bad start whatsoever. 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, and it was against Manchester City. So, I mean, it's expected. But to round off the table, it's Chelsea in 1st. Tied with them is Manchester City, then Liverpool with 18 points, us with 16 like I said before, and then Spurs with also 16. Let's just look at our youth academy as well. We have Lewis Turner, 61 rated, so he actually increased in rating. Michele Ricci, nothing. Federico Guidi, still looking really good, 81 to 93 potential. Stefano Russo, 67 rated, potential of 73 to 85, also looking really good. And finally, a new addition, Dennis Nwapa. He's 16 years old, 60 rated already, and has a potential of 77 to 96. He's looking pretty good, but will we have time to use him? And now we face newly promoted Middlesbrough. Ignore that. Ignore that too. Chelsea, well, 25 minutes into the match, a chance for Palace already. It's Zaha on the ball. He passes it to Vinagre on the edge of the box. Vinagre crosses it in for Orsolini, who heads it down to Milivojevic, who then gets fouled in the box. And once again, we win a penalty against Chelsea. It's like a tradition. And Milivojevic to bury this one. Of course he will. He's never gonna miss at Stamford Bridge, and it's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. 32 minutes played, a counter-attack, Vinagre to Zaha, and Zaha runs right past Azpilicueta. Now Zaha has a ton of room to do something with the ball. He decides to pass it to Williams, then he passes it to Orsolini, and Orsolini finishes it. It's 2-0 to Crystal Palace, and that's actually how it would end. 3 points against a very good side, and that's what we need to keep this momentum going. Our 3rd Champions League match of the season, and it is against Red Bull Salzburg. Salzburg. One of those. 8 minutes played, a counter-attack for Palace. It's Nia Kirby to Jordan Ayew. Backheel to Nia Kirby. Kirby turns on the Jets, has a lot of room to take. Didn't expect that, did you? 28 minutes played though, it's Jordan Ayew to Jeffrey Schlupp, who takes the shot in between like 3 defenders, and it's a good save by the keeper. Right before the end of the half, it's Bernay on the ball. He passes it to Hwang Hee-chan all by himself, and it's a good save by Wilker Fariñas. Still not done in this half though, as Junusovic passes it to number 31, not going to say his name, and that's a penalty. Now, I'm not saying the referee is wrong or anything, but Yedlin didn't even touch the player. Justice served. Into the second half we go. It's Orsolini on the ball. He passes it to Iñaki Williams, who has a ton of room to run. He has that 95 pace. He can surely do it, but he decides to bring it to Orsolini. Orsolini takes the shot. Now, I'm not saying that and then finally Palace find the breakthrough that they definitely needed, and we honestly did deserve. It's Thomas Partey to Iñaki Williams, who's going to try and dribble past 2 defenders. It doesn't really work out, so he brings it to Orsolini, who's all by himself, and Orsolini isn't going to miss from there. I mean, he's the chef. He's the goddamn owner of the 3 Michelin star restaurant. He's not going to miss that. Don't even doubt him like that. 74 minutes played. It's Wilfried Zaha to Rinaldi, and Rinaldi has been impressing quite a bit. As you can see, that is a beautiful ball, and that's what I mean by impressing. And Orsolini, what's he gonna do? Of course he's gonna put it in the back of the net. It's a brace for Riccardo Orsolini in the Champions League, and let me tell you, there's more to come. At this point, this club is so genuinely irrelevant to us that I'm not even gonna say their name. 19 minutes played, it's Thomas Partey leading a counter-attack. He passes it to Brahim down on the wing. Brahim decides to bring it back to Partey, who passes it to Williams, and Williams, before the defender closes him down, puts it in the back of the net, top right corner. That is an elite strike, and you are an elite striker, Iñaki. 48 minutes played, dunk intercepted by Brahim, and Brahim, all he has to do is pass it to Williams, who is going to get right past Clark, and Williams is going to cut inside actually, pass it back to Brahim, who's deservedly needed a goal, and it's 2-0 to Crystal Palace. On to the next match. One word describes this match, but I feel this word is a bit overused by me, so hold on a second. Eradication it is. First chance for Palace, and I can tell you right now, there are plenty more to see. It's Jeffrey Schlupp to Iñaki Williams, and it's a simple finish, a little bounce into the back of the net, and it's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. 24 minutes played, like I said before, another attack. It's Iñaki Williams to Rinaldi, and Rinaldi to Iñaki Williams, and yes, Rinaldi has 2 assists, and he's only played about like 3 matches. Once again, another attack for Crystal Palace. It's Vinagre on the ball. He runs into the box. He decides to pass it to Williams, who takes the shot. It's saved, but Orsolini rebounds and puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-0 to Crystal Palace. Is it halftime yet? Nope. It is still not halftime as Orsolini passes it to Thomas Partey, a little bit of beautiful footwork, and it's 4-0. Finally, we are actually into the second half. It's Boateng now. He passes it to Naya Kirby. Kirby turns his defender and easily slots it home, and it's 5-0 to Crystal Palace. So before we get into any other Champions League matches, and also since it is the end of the month, here's the Champions League group table for Group G, our group. So currently we are 1 point behind Real Madrid. Not the greatest goal differential, I'll give you that, but it's pretty impressive that we are matching up to Real Madrid somehow. So maybe if we win out our next 2 matches, we have a chance that we could maybe claim the group. We'll see. And like I said before, here's the table. We are now 2nd in the league. We bounced back after a couple really impressive victories, one including Chelsea, of course. But just to sum up the table, it's Manchester City, 1 point above us, Chelsea in 3rd, 4th Spurs, and Liverpool in 5th. And now we're at Wanda Stadion. My favorite generic stadium. I'm pretty sure every single European club that doesn't have a stadium probably plays at this stadium. Alright, anyways, into the match. 26 minutes played. It's a counter-attack for Crystal Palace. It's Wilfried Zaha to Iñaki Williams. Absolutely no one is going to catch Iñaki. So what's he gonna do? Yeah, he just slots it home. 1-0 Crystal Palace. 55 minutes played. Another attack for Crystal Palace. It's Thomas Partey to Orsolini, who's all by himself, and Orsolini is going to take advantage of that space and put it in a little blinder, and it's 2-0 to Crystal Palace. And just to end off such a beautiful Champions League night, your essential type of night, it's Jeffrey Schlupp running down into the edge of the box. He cuts inside, brings it to Naya Kirby, and Naya Kirby once again scoring another Champions League goal, and we win 3-0. West Ham, 28 minutes played. Crystal Palace on the attack. It's Jeffrey Schlupp on the ball, passing it to Ayew. Ayew with the beautiful through ball to Riccardo Orsolini, who's going to drop it to Jeffrey Schlupp, and it's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. I could even predict that going in. 37 minutes played, another attack for Crystal Palace. It's Jordan Ayew receiving it from Milivojevic, back heel to Orsolini, and knock knock, it's the chef. Goodbye, it's 2-0 to Crystal Palace. 68 minutes played, it's Naya Kirby bringing it to Zaha. Now that's just filthy. Arsenal. This was by no means an easy match. Crystal Palace just trying to find something. It's Milivojevic here, takes the shot. It's bounced off a defender to Brahim, who takes the shot. It's saved. Yeah, 55 minutes played. It's a chance for Arsenal through Bukayo Saka. And might I say, this man is a god in real life. But anyways, he takes the shot and it's saved by the keeper. 68 minutes played. It's a chance once again for us. Orsolini to Iñaki Williams. Maybe, I should have finessed it. So welcome to Russia. Right before the end of the half, a chance for Crystal Palace. It's Iñaki Williams way outside the box, and this is just the formula to make Madrid versus Palace at Selhurst a very must-see. Never mind. Wolves. 16 minutes into the match, it's Zaha to Williams, and Williams using some nice footwork to get away from the defender, takes the shot. Iñaki, what you doing? 37 minutes played now. It's Orsolini to Iñaki Williams, passing it to Thomas Partey, and Partey with the beautiful through ball between 2 defenders, and Orsolini is going to finish it. It's 1-0 to Crystal Palace, just like that. 48 minutes played. Here's some brilliant footage of me being great at clearing the ball. Brahim gets dispossessed by Johnny, and Johnny is going to put it in that corner. 63 minutes played though. It's Brahim to Partey, and Partey once again with a beautiful through ball. It's a long ball this time. Williams cuts inside, takes his time, and finishes into the back of the net. It goes. It's 2-1, and it's another 3 points for us. Leicester City. 32 minutes played. It's James Maddison who's going to try one out from way out, and it is 1-0 to Leicester City. Not the greatest start. 70 minutes played though. It's a chance finally for Crystal Palace. This was a really defensive match. Orsolini passing it to Iñaki Williams. Iñaki, I bought you to replace Ayew, not become him. It's okay though, because we got one more chance. It's Orsolini leading this attack. He has a ton of room to pass it to Iñaki Williams, who takes the shot.
It's going to be a free kick here.
Are you